Hey guys, here we go. Top 5 hardest matchups for Kassadin in mid lane. And first things first, I want to tell you that, of course, all champions in top 5 will be 80 champions. And the reason is that if you look here at Kassadin's abilities, you see that he gets 15% reduced magic damage in his passive, and he gets magic shield in his Q. So against 80 champions, those things are not useful and he gets a hard time against them. And another thing I want to point out is that a simple way to try to counter them or try to even play the lane safely is to build Arm Guard early. Arm Guard now is stronger than it was, and I think it's cheaper too. It's 900 gold, it was 1100, and against all these matchups, this should be the first item that you build, because after you finish this item, you can probably trade with them much more safely. Now let's go to the list. So number 5 on this list is Talon. Talon is a champion that will try to push the lane and leave you under the tower so he can either help his jungler or gank top or bot. When playing against Talon in laning phase, the one thing you need to pay a lot of attention is to dodge his W. What happens is that he throws his daggers and after a little time they come back to him. You do not want to take the damage twice from it, and if you do, don't try to trade until his passive runs out or you will lose and probably even die. So the strategy here is to level up your E first and ping a lot for your team every time he goes missing. So you have a little more clear wave to try to answer his roams and you keep your team aware that Talon is gone. Another thing I want to mention here is that you will need to level up your E in all of these matchups. For number 4, we have Irelia. Irelia is a bit different because she's a champion that will try to control the wave to keep you away from creeps. Since she's a very tough champion to duel, the thing is, against her you can do short trades when her passive is not stacked, and if you leave her with low health, after level 6 you can get a kill or even before level 6 if you have ignite or health from your jungler. Just stay aware of her passive and don't go for a all-in if you don't have a good health advantage. Number 3. We have Zed now at number 3. Zed is a really hard champion to trade because he can throw his combo from far away and never come close to you until you're low. And after level 6, when he has ultimate, he turns into a very scary champion. I recommend finishing Zhonya's as soon as possible since he's now a cheaper item. And the only way you can win lane against Zed is avoiding his combo as much as possible and giving up on some CS. If Zed doesn't kill you and you're farming very well, you are already winning. Later in the game, you just need to position yourself right for fights and you should be fine. I can make a video explaining how to position in team fights against Zed or against any other champion. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment below. Also, I'm thinking about bringing a series analyzing low elo's mistakes with Kassadin, so if you're stuck in platinum, gold or less and want to be the first one analyzed, just leave a comment and I will gladly help you on your climbing, pointing out your mistakes. And if you're liking this video so far, leave a like so I'll be motivated to bring more top 5s like this one. Now for number 2, we have Yone. Yones usually will try to trade with you a lot, and you have to be really careful because he's capable of doing so much damage in little time. You should never stay in lane against him if you're low health, since he can easily dive you and escape. What you have to do here is basically avoid trades when he uses his E. Try to farm the best as you can, and after level 6 you have your R to try to dodge his R. That can make the whole difference in winning or losing this lane. Finally, at number 1 we have Lucian. This one kind of gives me nightmares at night. Lucian has been my ban champion for a while now, and the reason is that he's a ranged champion with a very strong early game. You can never really do short trades against him because every time you get in range to use skills on him, he will punish you even more. The thing to do here is just try to farm as well as possible under your tower for early game, giving up a lot of CS, otherwise he will just dive you. Even after level 6 in lane, things does not get any better for Kassadin. If you jump on him, he will do more damage than you and you're dead. So in general, try to avoid him early mid game as much as you can, and later in the game you can deal with him. Remembering that you outscale all of these champions later in the game can help you to keep calm and focused through the game. So that's it for today. Let me know if you want me to bring more of this and to the next one.